Hey guys, welcome back again. We got Rufus TV rolling here in early November. Alright, got the pleasure of sitting down here with a absolutely beautiful custom shop Stratocaster from Fender, Corona, California factory. As you know, custom shops are like the top line of the top line of one of the greatest guitar companies to ever exist. So what can you say about this thing? Quite a lot, actually. In addition to looking beautiful, you know, this thing actually plays fantastically. Go figure. This is what's known as the Postmodern Stratocaster. This is in a Journeyman Relic here. So on the scale of relicing that they offer, Journeyman fits somewhere on the more relic side without being completely like road worn with the arm area worn away and multiple layers of paint showing. This has, in my opinion, just like the perfect amount of wear. Where you're going to see more of that than anywhere else on the body would be the back of the neck here. What used to be covered in a nitrocellulose has been kind of lovely worn away here, so you can really distinctly see the paleness of where the play area would be from the sort of hypothetical player, the guy who, you know, we're pretending like owned this guitar and kept it in great shape for many years, but played the heck out of it. To down here where you still got that stain and that lovely nitrocellulose lacquer happening. So we know nitro has that wonderful tendency to do that beautiful checking thing. This is going to be difficult to get on camera right now, but I'm sure Mitch will get some good B-roll stuff going on for that. Yeah, man. Sweet. Didn't keep the whammy bar on this guy this time around. Feels a little weird playing a Strat without one, to be honest, but it is included in the beautiful hardshell case with this luscious velour interior, crushed red. It's absolutely fantastic. All right, so this guitar does give me some kind of David Gilmour vibes here, just from that whole black on black thing kind of going on, famously. Talked about this being called a postmodern Strat. So what that really means is that this is sort of taking a lot of pages out of the 50s book. The body indeed is a 1957 contoured, but you're going to get features on here that you would not get in 1957. Speaking of contours, we do have a contoured neck heel going on here, which is a feature that we see prominently in the American Professional 2 series, which is nice. It just lets you kind of get up to the top of your playing area and not be encumbered by all of a sudden having a big, you know, corner sticking out and jamming you on the side of your pinky finger. So just one of those little things that, you know, makes life a little easier, and we kind of need that these days, don't we? Another of the modern aspects of the postmodern distinction here, we have a compound neck radius on this thing. So you're noting a lot of Fender guitars are going to be like a 7.5 or a 9.5 and just straight across the neck all the way down. This guy actually starts at 9.5, works its way up to a 12-inch radius. So as you play up the neck, it sort of starts feeling a little, dare I say, Gibson-y? Ooh, okay, but no, it's still undeniably a Stratocaster, guys. In addition to that, we have a lot of like C-shaped neck profiles coming out, particularly from, you know, more of your modern lineup, and well, actually all across the board, 60s necks are kind of like a C profile. This guy is more of a D, so it's a little bit thicker. Again, if you are like a lifetime Gibson guy and you want to get the Strat of Strats for your collection, but you don't want it to feel like wildly different from what you're used to, this is probably a good guitar to look at. This does fill up the hand a little more. It's not quite like a 50s Gibson style neck, but it does have a little bit of that evocation of that when I play this thing here. Although when I hear the sound, it makes me want to play Stratty type licks and stuff like that. So really almost a best of both worlds, where being completely and 100% on the Fender side of the fence here. The Fender fence. What else can we say about this? Well, electronically speaking, we have, of course, your traditional layout. We got 2, 3. We got 3 single coil pickups here. You know, I'd like my HSS, but, you know, it's a Strat, right? So let's give it the 3. The fun thing about this guy is, among these dual mag 2 pickups, the middle guy is actually a reverse wound, reverse polarity. So it's kind of nice. I don't know if we can get any audio of this, but when you have that reverse guy paired up with another one of the pickups here, it sort of does something to reduce a little bit of the hum, bucket, if you will. No, just joking. So here's it without. Hopefully you heard that. I like that. This thing sounds wicked even on its own. We get a little bit more of that background noise there. Really goes away though when you're in between the two. I love that. This thing sounds awesome. These are all hand wound pickups from your Fender Custom Shop factory. Very, very cool guitar here. We're talking Rosewood. We're talking a rift-sawn maple neck. Of course it's a maple neck. Come on. Rosewood fingerboards I mentioned, and a select alder body. This thing has a beautiful weight to it. I didn't actually weigh it before coming up here. If I had to guess, somewhere in the 7.5 pound range here. Feels solid. Feels like it fills up your, lap in a very, very nice way. Plays well with the strap on it too, actually. So that's included in the case. Beautiful custom shop leather strap in there. Certificate of authenticity, everything you would possibly want. This is a brand new guitar, despite looking like maybe it's been around the block once or twice. I'm honestly running out of spec-related things to say. Everything here is, just high-end vintage-style tuners. We got bone nut, of course. Perfectly well set up. Very, very lightly. They got like those lovely little slightly rusted screws there, just indicating that journeyman aspect once again. None of that push-pull stuff. This is just good to go as it is. You find your own settings. I'm obviously blasting everything on 10 here right now. Wish I could be doing the same for the amp, but we do have neighbors. Right on, guys. So I think I'm just going to play it out. It would mean the world to us if you enjoy this content, if you liked and subscribed, and, if you want to go for that little bell notification, that always works for me too. We'd be honored, and it's always a pleasure to be with you here today at Rufus Guitar Shop in Vancouver, beautiful British Columbia. I'm going to play us out here. Always fun, guys. Catch you later.